Hi wonderful people! Today I'm going to show you how I made these pretty greenery trellises for my backyard, and you can put them in any extra open space that you might have. For this project you'll need these supplies: a hot glue gun, E600 glue, stapler, sharp scissors, and any trellises of your choice. I got mine in my local Home Depot store. There's a big variety to choose from between many shapes and sizes. First, I'll start with cutting up these greenery fox squares. They measure about 12 inches by 12 inches, and I'll get about 5 strips from each square. I'm going to first cut this extra border off. These lines will be my guide to all my cuts. So I'll begin cutting the border. And you can see that no greenery is attached to the border. I just don't want it to stick out from the back when I glue it to the trellis. Now I can cut the strips. There are 10 lines, so I'll be cutting right behind every second line to get 5 strips. And here I'm getting little short scrap edges sticking out from the next strip, so I'll clip those off as well. And I'll repeat with cutting the next strip and so on. I'll repeat the process by cutting the next strip and clip off these extra scraps and so on until I get all my strips. Now that all the strips are cut, I'll take the E600 glue and spread it on a few lines of these greenery pieces. Next, I'll use a glue gun for another few lines to add extra adhesion for the E600 glue to harden. When sticking it to the trellis, I'm putting the middle of the strip over the wooden log, and I'm putting some pressure over the greenery. And I'll continue this process. And I'll follow with the next strips and put them close side by side. I'm so excited and happy how they turned out. It's exactly how I envisioned it to look, so I'm super excited. After having them for several years up, I would suggest putting a stapler in a couple places of each strip, just because in the second summer I had these up, I had a few pieces, the edges were flopping down, so a couple staples in those pieces. Other than that, greenery holds up very well on the trellis. So here I laid them against the fence, spacing them out a little, and I'm loving the way they look. They just make the backyard look complete. And I also made this other wider trellis for my seating area where I soon want to put a fireplace. And it just adds a really nice accent to the spot. I have these trellises up for 3 years now. I kept them up year-round through rain and shine. I live in California, so it gets pretty hot outside, and there's quite a bit of sunshine, so the dark green faded a bit. So this is how they look like now, and they still look very pretty. And here, we actually put a screw through each one of the trellises on top to attach it to the fence, so it would not move. So there it is. I hope you really liked my idea or it inspired you to make something else. Leave it in the comments below. I would love to hear your creative imagination. Alright, talk to you soon. Blessings.